Twin Valley in the red uniforms taking on West Rutland's JV squad from the Hinchy Gym in West Rutland, Vermont. This is the prelude for the varsity game that we'll have at a later date for you on Channel 15, and that's going to be a travel called on Greg Dupree. I'll be able to go through the rosters for both sides here since we get a timeout or foul shot or some kind of break in the action, but Ben Brissett will be the point guard, start things off here for Twin Valley. And you're looking at a 2-3 zone being set up early on here by West Rutland. One of the biggest differences I saw in the pregame warm-ups is that West Rutland has just 6 players in total, 1 sub, compared to, I don't know, just a ton of players for Twin Valley. And that will be on the bounds last touch by John McIntyre. So McIntyre with a touch, and ball will go out of bounds to Twin Valley. We're no score. We're 31 seconds into the contest. And again, you're at the Hinchy Gym watching JV ball. Donnie Dunches in his first year coaching at West Rutland. He was a 7th, 8th grade coach last year. Now he's moved up to the junior varsity level, and Dupree traveled again. Yeah, and he just said my bad pointed between his ears with his finger, and yeah, that's, first of all, you don't need to stop the dribble that far in the back court. You want to keep things moving along. There's no pressure on the ball. That ball taken away on a strip out there. Dupree with the basketball looking at outlet will put it on the floor and dribble it into the front court. He's going to be fouled. And it's going to be committed by number 10 out there, and that's going to be Ryan Dix. That's the first foul of the contest. And West Rutland will just take the ball out of bounds, side out, fall on the floor, and Chad Lyons, 41, will come into Dupree. He'll make the good catch. Ball was kind of, well, just a tad bit below the knees. He'll kill the dribble, and I'm trying to just identify the defense right now being played by Twin Valley in the basket down inside. Nice pass, good look. 2-0 West Rutland. So Brissett will get the pass on the elbow. And again, Twin Valley with a huge roster. Trying to memorize all those names. It's going to take me a long time. That's going to be up and off the glass. No good rebound. Will be on the floor, be loose, be picked up. West Rutland with the basketball and into the front court. They're looking for some help to come to Dupree on the trail. He wants to bring the ball down on the wing, and they'll work it back toward the elbow. It's intended for Lyons. The pass knocked out of bounds. McIntyre was the originator of the pass. And Lyons gets it into Dupree. Well, he's going to drive, spin, and boy, that was nifty. Brissett called for the foul, and 2 shots coming up for Dupree. Well, I think he was going to get the shots regardless, but that was kind of cool to watch the reverse spinning 360 no-look layup attempt. And of course, Donnie Dunch is a great player here. West Rutland himself, and I think he's going to be a good coach. I can see him in a while. I don't want to rush him along, but I can see him in a while moving up to the next level, varsity coach somewhere. But, you know, he's doing it the right way from 7th, 8th grade to JV ball. Going through the ranks and learning the ropes coming up through. It's one thing to be able to play basketball and know basketball. It's another thing to be able to communicate that to a group of youngsters and strategize, and that might count. I think it's going to tie the game at 2, and it does. And Brissett will go to the line. He's got a chance for the and 1, get the 3-point play, and would give the lead to Twin Valley. So the Wildcats are called from Twin Valley. That foul was called on John Marcel. Again, obviously with just 6 players on the entire team, one thing to really be aware of is getting in foul trouble and have no subs left. Dupree came back to meet the pass, and he's going to be just picked up by Dix, just shy of midcourt. Dupree will kick the ball back and going to hold it on the outside edge. They want to go down inside. I do believe it's off from West Rutland. Yeah, I was trying to be passed by Marcel, Josh Marcel down inside. I don't believe it's Marcel, but I will check on it. It looks like Marcel to me. We're tied at 2 with 55 to go in this opening quarter JV basketball action from the Hinchy Gym, the beautiful remodeled Hinchy Gym. New hardwood floor last year, new scoreboards, fresh paint job, always clean. Good lighting, new lighting. Dix up, Dix no good. Rebound on the weak side, taken out there by Marcel, and West Rutland into the full court. That pass was intended to go down inside, was knocked away and controlled by Bernard. So Bernard able to get it to Brissett, and he'll come over to Dix. Dix, a junior on the roster out here, and boy, West Rutland almost able to come up with the pass up top on that zone. And boy, again, weak side rebound, basket. And Coach Dunch is trying to get a timeout. he can call it from the side. We're going to have a foul called on Dix. It's going to be the third team foul already. And that's going to bring our 13, Ryan Bernard, into the basketball game. So we're going to have a couple Bernards in. Now Coach Dunches had set up one at a timeout, but he's kind of letting them play through now. That might not be a bad thing. That ball was still in bounds, and kind of everybody froze there for a moment. And that was a tough pass for Dupree to handle. That's going to go up and over, get to midcourt, and here comes Twin Valley. The Wildcats will stop, pull up, and no. And a good rebound that time on that far side by McIntyre. He traveled. Yeah, McIntyre had all the momentum going forward and traveled. Yeah, they're going to have another sub coming in for Twin Valley. It's number 23, Chris Littleton. Again, that's a extremely deep bench for a JV squad, and I got a feeling they could win by just wearing down West Rutland if they wanted to press the full game and up-tempo the game. Lions with the good defense there, and McIntyre charged the ball, and they gave up the baseline, and Marcel just a little bit late coming out on a step up to contest the spot there, and Dupree will spin, lose the bounce, lose the ball, and this is going to be up, and uncontested layup goes 8-2, and now we're going to get a timeout. And that's going to be a timeout, a much-needed timeout with 4:19 to go. As the Wildcats on the run right now, lead the West Rutland JV squad 8-2. On the player try to. He'll get it to Lyons. Lyons will work his way over midcourt, kind of precariously, but he got it over midcourt. Oh, all the way in, slashing. McFerrin, no good. Nice move to the hole, just didn't get the finish. Here comes Twin Valley. He'll break into the front court, and there's the double team on the edge of the 2-3 zone. And he might have traveled, yeah, Brissett traveled, and that's going to be a turnover. They're going to set up the press, and I mean, this is a good move by Twin Valley. You got some shaky ball handlers out there, and yeah, and McFerrin was out of bounds, and the ball hit him. They defend the inside play, and McIntyre made a steal, made the save. Unfortunately, right to Twin Valley. They'll go up with a left-handed jump hook, no good. Kept alive, and we got a foul called on the floor. And I believe it's being played at Brissett as him and McIntyre both tied up. Okay, and that will be the fourth team foul. So at 8-2. West Rutland's been a while since they scored, and they keep looking. And there's the steal, the ball down inside, and boy, I tell ya, he was at a tough angle, Brissett was, and he got it. They'll come in to Dupree, and he was fouled. This could be the fifth foul. What might happen here is being so aggressive, Twin Valley might be in the bonus situation before the end of the first quarter, and then it'll be free throws the rest of the first half for West Rutland, and that could be what actually keeps them in the ball game. And Dupree will make the catch. He'll motor it up now, get it going, takes the bump. He's going to get out that sideline, though. Dumps the ball down to Lyons, and I'm not sure. He's looking for McFerrin, I think. And got the basket. 12-0 run right now by Twin Valley. And going coast to coast, puts it up. No good. Gets his own rebound. No. Everything but the basket. He got the original shot, the offensive rebound, the putback, and it was no good. That's good defense back there by Dakota McFerrin. He was back in good position transitionally, and we're going to have timeout taken by Twin Valley with 3:05 to go in the first quarter. 12-2, Twin Valley Wildcats with the lead in this JV contest. Rutland parity is checked in, and nope, a couple bounces at the hoop, no good. Here comes Lyons, and he's going full throttle up, and got the finish. Boy, just a flash of white going down the court. You'll make it 14-12 or 12-4. Twin Valley, and that in that run, and here comes Lyons pulling away again, and blocked from behind on a big-time block, and Marcel will get the finish. Nice job by, I'm going to go with Marcel, and I'll check with the coach. It's 12-6, so it's a good timeout. They didn't call the timeout, but they made effective use of the timeout, and that ball punched that, pushed it out, and Dupree just a step late getting there, and it'll be Twin Valley recycling the offense, and up, and you know what happened there? He got the ball down on blocks, and he kind of leaned his body away. He was expecting the defender to be right on. And there was nothing but space there. So he went back and kind of threw him off balance on the shot. They were looking to go to McFerrin, and he cut to the back pass came up top, and here comes Twin Valley. Boy, left alone, they passed up the footer, and they'll swing the ball around on the reversal. Trying to get the pass here on reversal going against that zone. Pass up ahead. Lions with a good catch, and the finish. Lions with a burst here after the timeout by Twin Valley. Makes it 12-8 now. West Rutland down only 4. And they're going to take the three-point shot. Nope. Offensive rebound. He'll wheel to the hole. Brissett got it. Count it. Nice job by Brissett. And that's going to be on Dupree. So Greg Dupree called for the foul, and it's going to be his first person. The team's second. Basket's good. And the lead at 14-8, Twin Valley. A chance to make it a three-point play here. So a lot happened on that play. And that is a sky-high shot. And Marcel wrestled for the ball and got it. And he's going to bring the ball down the floor himself. Well, he got up in the air and just couldn't complete the pass to Dakota McFerrin. He might get away with a little double dribble there. And we'll count the basket. That's what I'm waiting to see. I'll have to wait long. Basket's good. Okay. Lions with the foul and some concentration there. And that will send number 15 to the line, Tony Bernard. So Bernard at the line, and he's looking to complete the three-point play on the made basket. And he'll use the glass and hit it in. So each team with some runs here. And that went out of play. I believe it's going to be red basketball. Yes, it will. Nifty attempt. Go behind back with the ball and the Twin Valley player, but it will stay with Twin Valley. They'll put it up from three-point land and drain it. Brissett. Old-fashioned shot, and he missed it. So after closing the lead down, West Rutland giving up a ton of points. They're back down by 12 at 20-8. Lions, who led that rally, had the ball to touch. Dupree with the basketball. Well, he finds an opening, and the defense goes up and gets the finish. Nice move by Dupree. And ball game. He is the leader out there on the floor for Twin Valley. They're trying a three-point shot. Almost went up. The push from behind on number 30. Squires will be called for the foul. Now McIntyre in 32 coming back in the basketball game for West Rutland, and he'll replace Marcel. McFerrin with a nice catch on the run, works off the screen, goes to the hole, and nope, can't get the finish this time. McIntyre tried to keep the alive, controlled by Twin Valley. They'll put it on the floor once. The dribble now come to Brissett. 20-10, with 18 seconds to go. First quarter, and boy, he thought about pulling the trigger on that, and that's going to be stolen by Lions. And here's what he does best: the breakaway and finish. Big first quarter for Lions, 20-12. Yeah, 3 seconds. He'll put it up off balance and just does miss it. At the one-quarter play in this JV Cup, Twin Valley will hold 20-12 lead over West Rutland. Playing to Brissett, and Brissett had a big first quarter, as did the whole offensive team for Twin Valley. And that three-point shot off the mark, and McIntyre will save it. He'll go hard into the bleachers, right to Twin Valley, and Bernard will miss it. An offensive rebound on the weak side. They'll recycle to Brissett. He'll ball fake, take the baseline, had it taken away from by West Rutland. That's a three-point attempt. That's going to be a little bit long and strong, and it'll be saved, but right back to Twin Valley. They'll launch away again. And tell you what, there's going to be a foul on. Oh, we got a foul called on Twin Valley. So push call on Twin Valley. And boy, a lot of action on that particular play. And so I don't know who's shooting one-on-one. That's the only thing. That's the 17th foul, just 31 seconds into this second quarter, and like I said, that could really help West Rutland out down just 8. They'll be shooting the rest of this half, and Dakota McFerrin at the line. He'll be taking this free throws, and it's just the 1-and-1. He'll be a little bit short. That'll go out of play. Didn't touch the rim. It's violation. You see Squires will bring the ball into Brissett. And no pressure in the back. West Rutland set back in that 2-3. It'd be hard to put pressure on just 6 players as far as, you know, up-tempo in the game and getting fatigued quick. You don't have a lot of substitutions, obviously, out there to use. 3-point shot sets, fires, no. Long rebound. That created off the long shot. Came hard out the back of the iron and then just recycle it back around. And hey, Brissett, looking player, going to stand up defensively. They're moving the ball around very effectively, the JV squad from Twin Valley. There's another off to rebound. Blocked straight up, and here comes Lyons on the back where he'll spin away. He's got to know where he is on the floor. He's right on that timeline. You got to be straddling. Dupree will spin away from the pressure, break the defense, and you got too far underneath the basket. I'm not sure who touched it. Red basket. Okay, that's what I was waiting to see. So Twin Valley will have the basketball on a strong drive to the hole by Dupree. Yeah, so again, Brissett will look at the clock. There's 6:43 to go in the half. West Rutland's been very religious about staying in that 2-3 zone. Oh, Lyons has been extremely active up top, too, and he'll come up to Dupree. Got a 2-on-2 to Dakota McPherson. He'll go inside, tough shot. Well defended to Ingram off from the ball. Marcel got it. That all started with McPherson with a nifty play, very athletic play along the baseline, saving the ball from going out of bounds and cuts the lead to 6 at 20-14. A lot of this, though, has been Lyons up top, has just been a pain in the butt out there for Twin Valley. Oh, McPherson with the steal, gets it to Marcel, to Lyons. Nice catch in traffic, slow it down, let his team get set up. We'll come back to Dupree. See Brissett on him defensively, and then Dupree will spin away and kick it back to the trailer. Shot up, and in! Lyons just can't miss in this ball game in the first half. Timeout called by Twin Valley, and there it is, and boy, West Rutland will come over. Down just 4 at 20-16. You know, it's one of those things where you kind of scratch your head, look at it, and go, how are they only down 4? But they're getting the job done. We'll take a look at Coach Donnie Dunches out there. We'll read his roster to you. He's the JV coach. He was the 7th, 8th grade coach last year. And Greg on the roster wears number 3. Dakota McPherson wears 14. Jared is number 22. John McIntyre 32. Chad Lyons 41. And Josh Marcel is number 52. And that's your West Rutland Golden Horde JV squad for 2008-2009. Timeout, and Bernard will take the ball out of bounds. He'll bring it in, and Brissett and company with 5:41 to go, trying to right the ship here. They've had a little trouble at the top of that zone. They've been able to get that right there down inside and do that right there, get the offensive rebounds. That'll be off from a couple of different people's hands. I don't know what they're going to call a jump ball. Okay. West Rutland basketball, and back in the game will be Ryan Dix, number 10 for Twin Valley. Got pressure and back court to hold the first half. And well, I don't know why it's not effective, honestly. They don't have a real, I don't mean this meanly, West Rutland just doesn't have a real super smooth, confident ball handler. Lyons, that time the ball might have been actually hit from behind, and then a foul on Lyons. That's just something they can't afford, is to get in foul trouble. Yeah, that's only the 4th team foul. And more importantly, it's Lyons' 2nd foul. And he's going to be made aware of that so he doesn't, if he can, help it, not pick up a 3rd foul. 20-16, and they stick it right in that 2-3 zone. There's the baseline, late rotation, and that's why it was an easy pass down inside there to get the bucket. They just didn't rotate around. They overcommitted on the edge. McPherson scrambled around, became open, and boy, there it is again. That back side's wide open, and that's going to be white basketball. As Brissett went flying through the air and slapped the ball out of bounds, and it'll stay with West Rutland. But again, they were able to drive it coast to coast and get the layup off. And inadvertent. Okay, so they'll just, that's too bad. I mean, it was an accident, but they're going to have to go to the arrow because the ball was in the air, and it's going to give. So it's, yeah, that's a bad break for West Rutland. They had completed the pass, had the ball down and on the blocks, and because the ball was in the air when the buzzer sounded, that's no possession, so they have to go to the arrow, and it favored Twin Valley. Well, it's Bernard from way, way, way outside, almost from the West Rutland dump he got that. I think the coach is discussing shot selection right now with Bernard. McPherson, he might have double dribbled, but he got away with it. And then he with a treble after the steal, so everything kind of washed out there. Dix with the basketball. Twin Valley in the red. We're watching JV basketball. 22-16 Twin Valley lead. And boy, look at that. They're trying to throw diagonally over the 2-3 zone, and that's just something you usually have no success doing. McFerrin with the athletic play, then a little running hook shot, and that's going to bounce around, come down to Marcel. I like the fact that West Rutland, when they get possession of the ball, any way they get possession of the ball, they take it one direction. They go right to the basket. And it should be shots. 1-1. 8th team foul. Marcel should go to the line and shoot. There he goes. Now he's into it. And again, he's got to take advantage of this opportunity in the first half of having Twin Valley get into a lot of team foul trouble, not individual foul trouble, but they got to convert free throws. Oh, just missed. Boy, McFerrin will scramble. One thing they do, they scramble. Look at, see what he did? He went right to the hole, and then he pushed it down his side to McFerrin, knocked out of bounds for 13, Ryan Bernard. But I like their north-south sense of going right to the hole. Dupree got traffic, dribble it off everybody's foot, somehow maintain possession of the basketball. Marcel, post up, goes off the glass, a little hard on the floor. Dupree will get it, and West Rutland will be able to recycle. Boy, nice steal from the back. Brissett, long pass up ahead. McIntyre just missed it. They'll wheel to the hole and foul, and boy, almost got the basket. I think, I'm not sure, that's going to be McIntyre. His body's flying everywhere. Yeah, McIntyre will get called for the foul, and Dix will go to the line, and he's going to be shooting 2. First foul on McIntyre. And Dix with good patience prior to the shot. Little off. Yeah, he's got a second shot here. Yeah, right there, he was thinking way too much. A lot of free throw shooting is just relaxation, visualization, and just let your whole natural flow of your body follow through. Got to push up, shoot the other way. McIntyre got pushed from behind by Bernard. And McIntyre's coming down and taking the shots. Now that's the next team foul, so it's still the 1-1, but the next foul committed by Twin Valley will be the double bonus. But again, if you don't take advantage and make a couple of the free throws, it's a wasted opportunity. So McIntyre with 3:38 to go in his first half of play. Got it. Cuts the lead to 22-17. They were down by double digits halfway through that first quarter. West Rutland was, and McIntyre got them both that time. 22-18. Twin Valley by 4. They've got the ball. Dix will bring it up. There's been no pressure applied in the back court. They set out in that 2-3 zone defense. One thing, too, that's helped West Rutland stay in the ball game has been contentment of Twin Valley to take a lot of questionable way outside three-point shots, low percentage shots. By Dupree, some nice moves, faked himself out, and that ball will go out of bounds. See that guy in blue and white over there? It's Phil Bartlett. He used to be the head basketball coach here at West Rutland. Can't get out of his system. Came to catch a game. And with 3:10 to go, another three-point shot. And again, see what I mean? The offensive rebounds aren't hurting him. Brissett on the fade, got it. But the original shot, well, it certainly wasn't a high percentage. They have one man back, and it's stolen away, and Lions had it, lost it. He's got to be careful. He's got the 2 fouls. Coming back to Bernard, he'll put it up, and no. Good box out that time by McIntyre. But the other thing they got to realize, he traveled. They've got to get off those sidelines and work the ball back to the middle of the floor. They'll take a timeout down 2:37 to go. Full timeout taken by West Rutland. 24-18, Twin Valley with the lead in this JV contest. So West Rutland using their second timeout in the first half here. And there you go. One thing, that's Dix with the bucket. One thing that they talked about in the Twin Valley huddle was bringing the ball in closer offensively, getting some shots in from in closer. Dupree with the catch, and you go between the legs. And well, again, he's got to get off from that sideline. And he's going to hustle over, and I'm not sure who touched it. He's going to stay with West Rutland. There is no shot clock to worry about here in the state of Vermont. Nice catch by Dupree, but he's going to be worn out in the game because they're not setting a screen for him back there. He's just running around until he gets open. And nice catch by Lyons. And back to Dupree. He'll get into the front court. I don't agree with the call either. Neither does Coach Dunches. It was touched in the back court by a red jersey and thrown back into the front court, and that's where West Rutland assumed possession. So there was a change of possession. Dix with the ball back. You got to watch Dix because he's a shooter and handles the ball fairly well, and that's going to be Bernard, no good. It's another offensive rebound. That's just one thing they're going to have to really work on is positioning to box out because they've given up so many offensive rebounds, and it's hurt them because it's led to a lot of points that weren't there originally. But again, they'll get on the boards. There'll be shots coming up. 2 shots coming up as they're fouled in their putback. And they'll send Brissett to the line. They'll stop the clock with 1:35 to go in the first half of play. Yeah, there's 2 Bernards out there, so. A little long and strong with the first one. And Parody out there also for West Rutland after that timeout replacing McIntyre. And a weight basket off, shooter violation. And again, 26-18 with 1:35 to go. You want to be careful not to give up any run here to Twin Valley and have them extend that into a massive lead. And I believe should be red basketball. They're going to get together and discuss it, but both refs didn't see it. They were looking at each other, so I'm not sure they're going to determine unless they go to the arrow. And they'll go white basketball. Again, they're going to have to work on a different way to get the ball in bounds because Dupree, like I said, is going to be exhausted. And foul. Might get away with a walk, but Dupree's going to the line. He's going to shoot in a couple. First of all, he was fouled in the act of shooting. Second of all, it's 10th team foul, so no matter what, he's getting 2 free throws. And again, crucial because they're struggling from the floor here offensively in the second quarter. Got it. Now make it 26-19. Twin Valley with the lead. And Dupree looking to go 2 for 2. Ball kept alive by Parody. Ball on the floor and taken out of there by Twin Valley. From his butt, he'll make the pass. And Dix got away with a double dribble there, and he's going to go flying through the air, and that's going to be out of bounds. They could have called a lot of things on a lot of different players, on a lot of different teams there. And he kind of was the way it should have ended with an erratic shot off the backboard support. McFerrin got the ball knocked away to Marcel. He'll catch it, split the defense, wheel to the hole. Nice dish off, and the pass shot just a little bit long and strong, and then wrestled out of there by Moore, number 21. He carried the ball, yeah. They can't let a lot of stuff go, but when he tucks the ball into his arm like a running back and goes about 5 yards with it, you got to call that. 26-19, and boy, lucky no foul called there. Up ahead to Perry, and he wasn't aware of the pass being there, and now he's got to hustle to get back into the play. Defensively, that is, and he does. He'll get back on that back line of the 2-3 zone. Ball stripped up ahead. Lions with the catch. Had the ball slapped away. Should stay white basketball. Lions have been very explosive in the open court. That time Twin Valley very fortunate to get a piece of the ball, knock it away from him before he could get crunked up and take it down the floor. And again, they're doing all this, getting the ball in play against the pressure without any screen back there being set. That's pretty impressive. Mark Smith coming in for Dix for Twin Valley. McFerrin up, ball fake, foul, going to the line. Good job of getting to the spot off the screen, got him the ball on time, and he pump faked. And they just out-quicked him to spot. So McFerrin, with 31 seconds to go, trying to keep trimming into this lead here. And just a little bit off. So McFerrin trying to switch one here. That cut the lead to 6. And use the glass and put it in. It worked. Why not go with it? 26-20, and Twin Valley probably scratching their head looking at that scoreboard. Bernard to Bernard that time as they make the connection. And again, right there is what I'm calling questionable low percentage shots. And that's up in West Rutland stay in the ball game. To Lyons, and what a steal. Comes back to Dakota. And he got hammered, and now you had to call that. Yeah, he got no doubt about that one. They got their money's worth. Brissett called for the foul, and again, like I said, when they got into foul trouble early, they could help keep West Rutland in the ball game, and it has here in the second quarter. They scored a lot of their points from the free throw line. And Dakota McFerrin will be up and a little short with that one.
Take your time, Cody.
It's Brissett with 3 fouls. That's big. I just noticed that for Twin Valley. He'll sit down. And 24 coming in to take a spot was Trey Cunningham. Nope, missed them both this time. There's the outlet by Bernard. And boy, he got away. There should be no complaint about travels now for Twin Valley. And what a wild first half of play. It'll be a tight one, 26-20. Twin Valley with the lead over West Rutland from the Hinchy Gym on Munger Vision in JV basketball. Second half of play, you've missed one basket by Twin Valley, and that's the first offensive shot put up here in the second half. It's 28-20, and you want to give up a mini run at the start of this third quarter if you're West Rutland. You're a young squad, you're inexperienced, you haven't worked together a lot. They've only had to practice together as a team just the other day. And from Twin Valley, a couple things you want to look at is taking some higher percentage shots, working the ball inside, not just grabbing and lobbing from the three-point arc. And, convert those offensive rebounds. You're getting a lot of second chances. Put those back into points. Tighten up the defense. McFerrin all the way in. We'll give a little bounce pass off to Marcel. He'll go up, and no. I'll tell you, that was a great assist by McFerrin to Marcel. And that's going to be out of bounds off from Dakota McFerrin. It's going to be Twin Valley with the basketball on the far side of the court, out of bounds. I was late coming back on because my power wouldn't work. Boy, he was going to dribble it in, and they left him completely alone, and he'll miss. Weak side rebound taken out of there by West Rutland, and no, that's a killer. That was McIntyre, just dribbled it out of bounds. Unforced error. So Bernard, 15, right in front of the Twin Valley bench in the red uniforms, will bring the ball into play, and he's going to bring it back to Dix. Dix to the elbow, and they're going to shoot it up and swish it. Whoa. That was Chris Littleton with nothing but twine. It's a double-digit lead, and up and fouled. And going to the line is Dupree. And remember, Twin Valley got in foul trouble real early in the first quarter, and they were in the bonus situation by the second quarter. That really did help West Rutland stay down by just 6, down by 11 now in this 5-0 run to start the third quarter by Twin Valley. So of course it was strolling from the field. These shots from the line just even that much more important. Got it. Makes it a 10-point ball game at 31-21. West Rutland, remember back in that first quarter, was down by double digits and made a nice run to come back to cut the lead to 5. He'll miss the second shot, and Squires will get the rebound. They'll go to Dix. Brissett on the bench with 3 fouls. He played the point guard for most of that first half for Twin Valley. Yeah, there's a nice cut, and the close-in shot, no good, and the rebound. It's going to come down to McIntyre, and he got fouled. And that foul will be on Squires, and that's going to be 2 team fouls very quickly here, a minute and a half into this third quarter. Of course, West Rutland's got to be able to continue the success they had getting the ball inbounds against the pressure defense. They'll come to McFerrin. That time they ran a little cross play, a little scissor play up top, and McFerrin, he was on his way in, puts it up, look at that weak side rebound, and it wouldn't go. McIntyre, right place, right time, just couldn't get the ball to cooperate with him. And that's a steal as it comes down to Lyons, and Lyons was the leading scorer in that first half for West Rutland. He had 10 points. McFerrin got down into heavy traffic. Good decision to recycle, bring the offense back up, get the ball. McIntyre wrestles the ball away, gets to Dupree. He'll split the defense, get up there, and nice job by Dupree. Very creative off the dribble he is. They're not really running a set offense. He's just out there creating. Lead down to 8 again. Twin Valley again. Got to be scratching their head. Off the glass and in for 3. Oh, just like on the old schoolyard play right there. And they'll get it to Dupree again. Nope. They've had not a lot of difficulty against the press. Marcel with a strong step and the finish by Marcel. Very impressive. The offense is both open up here in this third quarter, letting the points fly. You're watching JV basketball action on Munger Vision. 34-25. Up, and that seems to be his forte. He didn't get the shot this time. McFerrin with the rebound, and the ball slapped away, and it should stay with West Rutland. Bernard 13 able to knock the ball away. And I think we have a timeout called. Yeah, 30-second timeout called by Donnie Dunches, the head coach for West Rutland. So goodness, quarter moving right along. We're just nearing, we're coming right down on that midway point. And West Rutland trailed by 6 at the half. They are down by 9 right now. They'll get it to Lyons. He's been quiet so far here in the second half. He had most of his points in stealing the basketball transitionally, then going down the floor about 1,000 miles an hour. Then foul. Oh, he just picked up his 3rd foul. Yeah, that's a tough one. That's the first player on West Rutland to pick up 3 fouls. That'll be the team's first foul. And again, West Rutland very sticking to it here, sticking to that 2-3 zone, and there's been no backcourt pressure of any nature applied yet by West Rutland. Up and no. Well, that's going to be a push from behind on Dix. They're having a switch come in. They're going to bring Lyons out with those 4 fouls. McIntyre's going to take the ball out of bounds, and also coming in was Jared Parody. Parody came in for Lyons, and that should affect their offense. Lyons, a very competent offensive player out there for West Rutland. Dupree likes to bring the ball right out in front of him and cross over, and he's gotten away with it. McFerrin's played a big ball game. Dakota McFerrin gets the ball down to Parody, back to McFerrin, and again they'll split the defense, and they've attacked the basket very well. I mean, Coach Dunches is going to be very happy with that. He's attacked the basket. His team has. Most of their offenses come from in close. They need some stops, so they're down by 9 with 3:57 to go in this third quarter of play. They're playing a little high offensive set right now. Dix look, they backed off Dix. He's going to take it, and tell you, neither team shy about putting the ball up. There's a little back, got it. Offensive rebounds. If West Rutland goes on to lose this ball game, that would be the one statistic I think that was the difference in the ball game. Yeah, what happened there is Dupree got going out of control, stepped out of bounds, and it's a turnover. Down 11, you can't really give up opportunities like that, or possessions like that. They didn't get the defense set, and there's the weave inside, and a little push shot, no good. Marcel with the basketball will come down to McIntyre. He'll travel, not get called for it. And Dupree, between circles, being guarded by Bernard, will go to Marcel. He let the defender come right to him and then burned him going by him and got fouled going up for the shot by... Now what's going to be 4 is Brissett called for the foul. And I think they're going to call it on the floor, not a shot. Okay, I didn't think he was shooting either because he attempted to make pass back on the kick out. McIntyre to McFerrin. McFerrin with the pivot, caught off from the shot, and jump ball, quick whistle jump ball, and it's going to be West Rutland basketball. Ooh. Okay, guess I read it wrong. Comes off to Twin Valley. There's a foul. Yeah, blocking foul on McFerrin as he got that hip out there. And I believe he just picked up his 3rd foul. We'll let the board catch up. Wow. It says his first. So Bernard will bring the ball into play. There's a couple of Bernards out there. 15 is Tony Bernard, and 13 is Ryan Bernard. So that was Bernard to Bernard right there. Twin Valley right on the verge of breaking the game open, and when they get to this point, though, now they got that. They've let West Rutland come back with a good 5 or 6 point run. Dupree will reverse the basketball against that zone trap, and that's the way to do it. Comes down to McIntyre. McIntyre with the crossover will give the ball back between circles to Dupree. Lyons is going to be coming back in because they need his offense. And no off the mark goal. Rebound by Marcel. Up foul, and a shot won't go. Marcel doing great work inside for Rutland. And 2 shots coming up for Marcel. That'll stop the clock. 13 to go on, and West Rutland really needing these free throws. Yeah, they're down by 6 at the half, and they're down by 13 right now. Oh, left it on the front of the rim. Yeah, Lions are coming now for parity. And he made the correction on it, but still didn't get the ball to cooperate with him. Boy, Dick got down quick, but the defense had already retreated, got in position. The ball fake, the penetration, the ball knocked out the foot of the person dribbling the ball, and it's going to be off from McIntyre out of bounds. So it's going to stay with Twin Valley after all the dust is settled. Dix, boy, he planted that foot, and you're lucky he didn't get called for a travel there. Nice job of getting a little suction on the floor. Bernard up and travel. I wasn't sure what the call was going to be on the contact, but they're going to call a travel up top. And actually, they each had a different call. They're going to discuss what the play was. Well, if it's a travel, it needs the contact because it would have never gotten to contact if the travel happened first, which it did. I mean, it's, to me, a no-brainer. He traveled, and the rest of the play never happened. They couldn't. So that's what they go with. Okay. Lines with the catch, traveled. Split the defense, but he got a good running start, and that's going to be a turnover, and it'll become Twin Valley basketball. He said they're up by 13 with a minute 43 to go in the third quarter. They're right on the verge of blowing the thing open. You can almost feel, well, I don't really say fatigue, but they're running out of spark on the West Rutland side. Plus, it's been a better half for Twin Valley as far as making decisions and shot selections, and defensively they've taken away that lane inside with a triangle defense. They've not allowed them to just penetrate at will for layups. Here comes Dix. He'll kill the dribble early, bring the ball off on his elbow. High pass completed, and Twin Valley will just double dribbled. Yeah, he picked the dribble up. That was number 25, Mark Smith, called for the violation. It's things like this that West Rutland take advantage of. It's a stop or a chance to get back some points. And they loop Lyons, give him the basketball. He'll put the ball on the floor and go throw it away. McFerrin came back to meet him, and he threw the ball down in the corner, and just miscommunication there. Well, they got the ball down in the blocks, up, and no. Rebound, McIntyre. He'll take and dribble out, traffic himself, find Dupree in the middle of the floor. 52 seconds to go in the quarter. Lions, nothing but a wide open court. Will get the basket. 12 points, Lions. Lead down to 11. Another stop here with 40 seconds to go. They need to finish a little flurry here. Kind of like Muhammad Ali did at the end of each round. He would go, oh, no defense there. So let him go right down inside and get the layup. Can't exchange backs right now because they're down by so many points. Out of bounds on a turnover. Dupree trying to feed Lions. So Twin Valley looking for the easy shot, and nope. Look at the offensive rebound. They'll recycle the offense, send it back out. and they'll just reverse the basketball. And this is going to be penetration, cut out. Bernard along the baseline, puts it up. He left it shy. Rebound will come down to Marcel. He's going to bring the ball down himself with 2 seconds. And that hits the bottom of the backboard. No foul call, and that's the end of the third quarter. And after being down by 6, West Rutland at the half, West Rutland finds himself down by 13 going into the fourth quarter. That will probably be the final quarter of play in this JV contest. Again, just to warm up back, the Twin Valley West Rutland varsity game at a later date on Channel 15. So get the ball down inside to Bernard, takes a bump, will kick it out. And, oh, nice job with his back to the basket. Got it. Well, good job, a little inside-outside play. And I'm not sure here. We have a conference. Not sure. No, I cannot hear him, but it's something West Rutland player is doing. And Dunch is really acts sincerely like he doesn't either agree or doesn't know what's going on. I gotta tell you, I didn't pick anything up either.
John, let's go. Come here.
Some McIntyre. Whatever it is, he's coming out of the ballgame. And Coach Dunches will address the issue, whatever the issue was. That was strange. It was a made basket, the ball out of bounds. Yeah, it'll be Lions taking the ball out of bounds. Dupree. Open court, gets the ball down along the wing. They'll put it up, and I tell you, it almost went. That was Parody that took the shot. Well, I'd just like to have that clarified as to what the call was. Dix traveled. Yeah, he did a little John Travolta move up top and got called for the travel. Yeah, so we'll have Lions and company with 7:27 to go. Quickly got the ball to play before the Twin Valley squad can actually get defense set. There's the grab by McFerrin to Dupree. McFerrin with the catch, up, and oh man, one of the rare layups he missed that one, and he'll save it, but Twin Valley will have it, and a couple good opportunities there that they missed, and that's going to be off from Twin Valley out of bounds. West Rutland will get another chance with 6:59 to go. It's going to be wet basketball. Yeah, so Lions, the few ball fakes, it into Dupree. Tough pass, McFerrin able to catch it, and he's fouled. Yeah, Cunningham called for the foul. And that will be the 6th foul. Yeah, so the next foul committed by Twin Valley will put West Rutland at the line. Dupree. Nice catch by McFerrin. Sell come out to meet the ball, and there he is. He wheels to the hole, and will they count it? They're going to count the basket. That's NBA continuation. Oh. I think the West Rutland groups is just the most surprised group in the building about that. Oh, it's been entertaining. And it's still just a 13-point ball game, 42-29.
Let's go, big dogs, take this.
So Marcel up, and nope. That's a live ball. Yeah. That's JV ball right there. That's why it's fun to do. Dix with the catch in traffic, wants to take it all the way in, and no. Look at that, Bernard got it. Well, like I told you, I think the telling tale will be the offensive rebounds. Okay, they've been warned for leaving the ball alone once it goes through cylinder. It's like a delayed game. McFerrin, not fouled yet. It's going to be shots. 1-1 now. Yeah, Moore called for the foul, and Cunningham, I'm sorry, Cunningham called for the foul. And the one-on-one, I'm not sure. I think it's McFadden going to the line. Again, it's imperative they start connecting on, get hot at the free throw line. So McFerrin up. Got it. McFerrin's been very solid tonight out there in Rutland. So we get set on the second shot. Got them both. Makes it just a 13-point ball game, 44-31. Dix traveled. Yeah, he did. He got a running start on the pass. And West Rutland with a chance to get right back in the ball game here with these couple possessions. It's Lyons. Gets it into Dupree. Dupree will get off that sideline, and he does, and knock the ball away. They got a 1-on-2, and up ahead on the floor to the hole. He made the mistake of putting the ball on the floor. They'll retrieve the basketball, though, and Dupree will get the steal. He'll lay it up ahead to McFerrin, and McFerrin going to be fouled, and got it! He got it! It's going to count. He's got a chance to cut the lead to 10. That was a tough shot by McFerrin. Dakota McFerrin having a big fourth quarter. Now bring Brissett back in, 32 with the 4 fouls, and along with number 13, Ryan Bernard, and other changes for Twin Valley. So 44-33, and McFerrin looking for his third straight free throw here. Third straight made free. And no. They'll all at the basket. They've got the numbers if they get the ball down the floor, and I'm not sure what that was, but it's going to be a turnover. So West Rutland keep pecking away here, won't go away, and we're going to have a timeout taken with a 44-33 ball game. 5:56 to go in the fourth quarter. Twin Valley with the lead. JV basketball. Every possession huge with clock running down here for West Rutland. Dupree. It's been a little more under control here in this half. Lyons with a great catch on the back door, and will push the pass out. Stolen away by Bernard to Bernard now, and Bernard will bring the ball. Whoa, dangerous like that, stopping on the mid-court stripe. 3 ball, nope. Rebound off from Marcel's hand, and Brissett able to get the ball down inside. Boy, again, second, third opportunity. She's killing West Rutland right here. Off the glass and in by Ryan Bernard. That was a big get right there. He's spinning and shucking and driving, and he carried the ball right there. Carried the ball there. Tried to split the defense and got break. If that's Brissett, I think that's his 5th. I'll have to wait and see. He is fouled out. He's 5 fouls. So Dix will come in the ball game for Brissett. And that's the 10th team foul also. So they lost Brissett, their best ball handler, with 5 fouls on that play. And it's also the 10th team foul. So it's going to be 2 shots automatically the rest of the evening for West Rutland. Been a wild one. Down by 13. Make it 12. Again, they're well within striking distance. Was 5:04 to go in the fourth quarter. Got them both. They've been a streaky team at the free throw line. They can hit a bunch in a row and they can miss a bunch in a row. Dix will spin off from the pressure. They'll reverse the basketball, get on the far side of the Hinchy gym. Oh, nice ball fake, and then Bernard got it. Well, that's a pretty move by Bernard. Kissed it off the glass to get the finish. 48-35 Twin Valley. See Marcel come all the way up top, right above the arc actually to hit. Well, what a move by Marcel, up and fouled. And that foul will send him to the line for shots.
21, intentional foul. 2 shots in the ball.
They call it an intentional foul on that. So he gets 2 shots and foul. And coach wants to talk to him about. So this is big because it's 2 shots plus the ball back. Of course, you got to make the free throws.
Go, big dog.
And McFerrin coming for parity for West Rutland. McFerrin, of course, number 14 out there. But this intentional foul, he should got the ball back. Yeah, that's a blown call because he called intentional foul. They should have got the free throws plus the ball back. There should have been like a technical foul. There should have been just a free throw shooter out there taking his shots, miss or make them, and then taking the ball out of bounds. So I don't understand the call. McIntyre back in the ball game. McIntyre kept the ball alive, and I think it was not touched. Now it's going to go out of bounds to Twin Valley. I'm surprised they didn't question that on the West Rutland side. Yeah, got him from low on the body, from behind, got the nudge. Ball on the floor, ball out of bounds on the baseline to Twin Valley. Must be Wildcats basketball, and they'll have it with 4:07 to go. Almost the midway point of the 4th quarter. Got an offensive foul, a clear out. No shots will come off from this, that's a player control foul. Nah, it's just been clarified. Okay. So Bernard called for the foul. You see Dupree again able to get open way too easy against the rest. Able to race into the front court. They'll clear the floor. They'll spread the floor out for him. And got a reach foul going to be called. And 2 more shots coming up for West Rutland. But again, you can only, if you don't make the free throws, it's really not an advantage. So they got to get hot again from the free throw line. The officials having a lot of meetings in this ball game. And now it's been set. It's going to be 2 shots for Dupree. And again, yeah, if they can't make them, it's not an advantage. It just prolongs the game. Got it. 48-36, up by a dozen now is Twin Valley. And parity coming in the ball game for West Rutland. Dix, and they'll work the ball on the elbow. There's the penetration, the drive, the shot out the mark, rebound pop for. It's going to be last touch by Bernard on the baseline. It'll be white basketball, West Rutland basketball. So McIntyre will come out again, take a breather, and Parity will take his spot. McFerrin with the catch. The defender slipped down, and they got the numbers. And he'll race into the front court and get the ball back. Traveled. Yep, he traveled. Yeah, he got a start on that 3 ball, and there'll be a turnover. It's down to just 3:29 to go. They need defensive stops right here. Dix, nice drive to the hole. And bottom of the rim, no good, goes out of bounds. And West Rutland again got a pulse. They're only down 12. Dupree became open, and again, West Rutland has not showed that they're going to have the tendency to be a 3-point shooter. It's Marcel with the ball. He'll take the 1 pivot. He wanted to take his defender, and it won't happen to McFerrin. That was a tough pass, but he got it, retrieved it, and he got bumped, I believe, by Dix. Yeah. So that's going to be 2 more shots for West Rutland here, and they've got to start hammering some of these shots home. And so McFerrin at the line with 2 shots. Got it. They can get back to within 10 points on his free throw. And he will with them both. This marks into the ball game now for Twin Valley, and he'll replace Dix. So a 48-38 game. This is 26-20 game at the half. Going to work the ball around, kill some time here as they work the perimeter. We want to drive baseline. McFerrin defensively right there. Shot no good. Long rebound, and Parody trying to keep control of it. He was out of bounds when he touched it, yeah. So again, West Rutland with 2:39 to go with a chance to go below a 10-point deficit. Yeah, and West Rutland did not get to capitalize on it. They misplayed the inbounds pass, and Twin Valley will take the ball over. Oh, Lions with the steal, but slapped the ball right into Bernard's hands, and he's down in a good spot on the floor. Jump hook shot on the rim, no good. Ball slapped around, and it's controlled in the paint by Dupree, and I think he lost the dribble. No, he had it, okay. And he'll peel back defensively this time, let him bring it up into the offensive end of the floor. See Marcel come out, he'll get the basketball. He'll make that pass into Lions, he'll wheel to the hole, and no! Oh man, great pass, great catch, good shot. And that's going to be 4 fouls on Lions now. That's going to be the 4th foul on Lions. Coming in for Twin Valley, replacing Moore, is Squires. And foul goal, they'll count it. Yes, they will. Lions just fouled out. And yeah, he's got 5 fouls. He played a super ball game. Just played defense with his hands too much. He's got caught reaching. And that's a big blow to the offense for West Rutland. So a 12-point lead, minutes to go, and a chance to extend it here from the free throw line. They will not. That's a live ball. Still fought for. Bernard has it. Yes, he'll kick it out. They'll waste no time taking a shot. And that should be white basketball. So it goes off from Squires out of bounds. And we're going to have a 30-second timeout taken by Twin Valley. 50-38 with a minute 53 to go. West Rutland ball, and they need to put together a little run here. And the official talking about running the baseline. And again, Dupree, no problem. The press, I'm not really sure about. Twin Valley's got to work on, and that's a good call. Yeah. Blocking foul, yeah. And this again is stopping the clock with 1:48 to go. Giving West Rutland a chance to score points, and I'll let time run off the clock. And this is a double bonus. Again, we're lower the 10-team limit. Got it. They've done a pretty decent job at the free throw line for the most part tonight. Chance to make it just a 10-point deficit. And no, Dupree kept it alive, and he got the ball out of bounds off from Dupree. Boy, did a good job of crashing the boards after he took the shot, and the Squires bring the ball into play to Littleton. Running the point now. Dix on the bench, and then of course Brissett had fouled out. They're going to keep possession of the ball, and West Rutland had a few touches on it. They're going to just work the clock right now. Minute and a half to go, and again, they're going to just run time on the clock. Well, couldn't hold on to it forever. They got impatient, and they're going to be fortunate to get the ball back. Bernard, free throw line, no good. Rebound to the hole, got it. That could be the ball game now with just 69 seconds to go. And again, I think the telling tale of the ball game was just too many second chances, too many of those converted into points, too many offensive rebounds given up by West Rutland. Dupree to the line, fouled. That's going to stop the clock. Squires, not sure why he's arguing the call. He came right across the arms with him on the shooter, and as they foul and stop the clock, and they're in double bonus. I mean, they're just keeping a pulse in West Rutland right now. Oh, we'll miss that one. So Dupree on his second shot definitely needs us. Nope. It'll be out from Marcel of West Rutland. The ball will go over and be controlled by Twin Valley. And then again, there has been no pressure. I thought maybe in the last minute we might see some backcourt, but West Rutland got a long way to go. They haven't had a lot of team practices together as a unit. And I'll tell you, they were down by 6 at the half. They're only down by 13 right now, and they did it with just 6 players. It's got to be a fatigue factor. It's got to limit your strategy, too. Like I said, we see no presses. So, I mean, overall, it was a pretty impressive showing by the West Rutland JV squad. We're down to 20 seconds and counting here. So a Twin Valley win in the JV game, and again, at a later date, I'll have the varsity game for you. McIntyre on the inside position, couldn't control the ball. They'll get it out to Dix, and Dix will look up at the clock, 13 seconds, 14 seconds. His coach begging him to just bring the ball out and the clock expire. Yeah, West Rutland doesn't want to foul, but they want to play defense. 2 seconds, 1 second, and that's going to be the ball game. And it's going to be Twin Valley with the win, 52-39. So good job by both teams. Congratulations to Twin Valley. Good effort by West Rutland. Get out there, support your student athletes, and always watch Munger Vision.